hard to find on these fields of gold. I'll stay now, 'cause my soul is sore. So just leave me out this time. Leave me out. Leave me out. Just leave.
Morning everyone, today is Stim Day 10 and I'm just getting ready for my appointment to get my scan done, my second follicle scan. Feeling a little bit anxious. I'm just a bit nervous as to how many follicles I'll have. My first ultrasound, it was still quite early days and they were all still quite small, so I'm just a little bit I'm just hoping for good news and hoping that they've continued growing and they're all growing at a similar rate and they're good quality and all that stuff. Just hoping for good news. But trying to stay as calm as possible, which I think I'm managing to do. I'm just about to have breakfast and take all of my vitamins, as well as my Cineral nasal spray, which I've been taking since the 8th of May, so a couple of, maybe 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Always makes me sneeze, but hopefully that'll keep my estrogen levels down. I'll be getting a blood test this morning as well to see where my levels are at, and hopefully today we'll get an idea of when egg collection will be. I'm thinking it might be Monday, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll see what today's scan shows. I will be sure to keep you posted. I'll speak to you guys after the scan. Hi everyone, I'm done with the second scan and all went well. So let me fill you in. I first had my blood test done. I had my blood drawn. It hurt. She was not gentle and my blood wouldn't clot, which never happens. It just kept bleeding and bleeding where the needle had been in. And she asked me if I was on ubiquinol or CoQ10, and I said yes, and she said that's what happens sometimes. When you're on those supplements, your blood doesn't clot. And my naturopath had told me to stop taking my ubiquinol or CoQ10 a week prior to egg collection, but my specialist didn't want me to stop it, so I haven't stopped taking it. But now that I saw what happened to my arm after the blood test, I don't know. Anyway, painful blood test. I'll get those results this afternoon between 1 and 3. My scan went well. All of the follicles are still growing and they're all similar sizes, which is good. My left side has 22 follicles, all measuring between 11 millimeters and 14 millimeters. 14 is the biggest so far. There's a couple that are 14. And my right side, there are 16 follicles, the biggest being 15 millimeters. There's a couple that are 15, and again between 11 and 15, so around about same sizes. There are a couple that are still 8 or 9 millimeters, so they probably won't be used, but the lady who did my scan was lovely. She was so kind, and she was talking to the follicles as if they were, you know, oh, I've measured you, and what do you measure? And she was so lovely. So yeah, and my lining is 9 millimeters, so all looking good. I still have to have another scan though, because they're obviously not at the size that they need to be for collection just yet. So I will find out when my scan will be this afternoon when they call with my blood results, but likely tomorrow or Monday, and then egg collection will be Monday at the earliest, or it could be Tuesday or even Wednesday. I doubt it'll be Wednesday though. My guess is Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, I'm feeling positive. I don't think I've ever had this many follicles all at such similar sizes before. I've been really trying not to Since my first scan on Monday, I've been really trying not to think about the numbers and get ahead of myself, and because I know everything can change in an instant and you never know what to expect with IVF. So I didn't want to look into those numbers too much and get excited about, oh my gosh, there's so many, because anything can happen. But I'm relieved that this scan has shown that they're still growing and all at a similar rate, which is what I was concerned about. Obviously, I'm still worried that their quality, you know, they always say quantity, sorry, no, they don't. They say quality over quantity. So having larger numbers does make me worry that their quality is poor, but you know what? I've had such small numbers in the past. I'm happy to increase our chances of more follicles and try something different. So I'm just trying to not get ahead of myself, take it each day as it comes, and stay hopeful that we have mature eggs that we can make into healthy embryos. I'll be curious to find out what my estrogen levels are. They've been quite high in the past, and I don't know whether that's going to affect my chances of having a fresh transfer. I guess we'll see. But hopefully the Cineral nasal spray has been doing its job. Symptoms wise, so in my last video I said I wasn't having many symptoms. The next day, Stim day 7, after that video, I did start to get twinges of pain in both ovaries. So yeah, that's continued over the last 3 days, and I'm definitely feeling fuller when I walk. I can feel my ovaries, and it's kind of like when your bladder's full, that kind of sensation, but either side. I'm not really feeling bloated yet at this point, but I'm sure that'll come as they keep growing. But yeah, so far so good. I'm happy to bring you another positive update. Just going to take this good news and run with it and be happy in the moment and not worry too much, or try not to worry too much about the future and what I can't control, because it won't change the outcome. I think I've been doing a pretty good job at staying calm and relaxed and stress-free. That will very, very likely change as we get closer to egg collection. And, you know, for me, the hardest part about IVF is post-egg collection. Hands down, no doubt. You know, finding out how many eggs are mature, finding out how many fertilized, how many are still growing. It's such a stressful few days, and waiting for the phone to ring. It's hard not to reflect over everything you've been through, and you know, you so badly want everything to work out once and for all, and you want good news, and you don't always, it's not always what you get. So I know the few days following egg collection is going to be the hardest for me, and next time I film a video it'll definitely be closer to egg collection day. So yeah, fingers crossed. Thank you so much for all of your lovely prayers and comments that you continuously leave. I show them all to Tim as well, and we're so appreciative, so thank you so much. You're all amazing, and we're so grateful to have you along on this journey with us. It's Friday, so that's something to be happy about and celebrate. I hope you've all got lovely plans ahead for your weekend. I will be sure to keep updating you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Room is filled with silence. We're alone and frightened. All we do is lie. Throw away our labor like a piece of paper, gone and won't be found. And ooh, 'cause you were not wrong.